here's what a motorcycle engine symphony sounds like. Oh yeah! So in the leader bike wars, the RSV4 has kind of gotten overshadowed with new R1, Ducati 1299, all that. But we got 201 horsepower, Aprilia says, and so this is going to be a good track weapon. We're here at Misano, and we're going to be taking this out for a spin and reporting back to you about how good it is. Alright, Misano RSV4 RF. This is the premium one, Olean suspension, forged aluminum wheels, special little graphics kit. And I gotta tell you, the RSV4 was always one of our favorite leader bikes, but we're kind of getting left behind a little bit with some of the latest bikes. Now, with this new RF for 2015, 2016 in America, doesn't quite make sense to me, but anyway. This thing is fast. Wheelie control, Aprilia wheelie control only had it in the #1 setting, which is the least intrusive, but it was going off all the time because this thing is that fast. 201 horsepower they claim, which is quite a bit. So we're here at Misano, and I can't really fault anything about this motorcycle. To me, the main selling point of the RSV4 has been its mass centralization. You ride this on a racetrack, there's a lot of forces going forward, backwards, but the mass centralization kind of keeps it all in a manageable spot. So for a 200 horsepower leader bike, it's pretty easy to ride. And that doesn't make sense, but that's the state of the art now. Electronics, traction control, wheelie control, ABS. So there's a lot of electronics to lean on, but there's no getting away from the fact that this is still a ferociously fast motorcycle. So some people say, oh, they'll drive themselves and you can't crash it. Well, that's not true at all. But this does make it easier to go fast on. And doing a lot of sessions today, I didn't really get tired because this motorcycle cooperates with the rider. Love the brakes. It's not a huge, strong initial bite, and yet when you get into it, really good power. Motor, good power. Transmission, really smooth shifting. It's got a quick shifter, upshifts. So the one thing it doesn't have is an auto-blipping downshift function, like the new Ducati 1299 and the BMW S1000RR. But still, it's got a slipper clutch. It's pretty easy to get around. No problem. The one thing I don't like about it, hold the brakes on, trail brake into a corner, and it still wants to kind of stay standing up. You release the brakes, and then it tips in further. So, of all the ways a motorcycle can go wrong on a racetrack, that's pretty much the only thing I can think of. New R1's going to be good. Updated S1000RR is good. The 1299 Ducati is great. This thing's going to compete with them all. Thing I gotta say I love about this, the sound of that V4, 65 degree V4, it's like something straight out of the MotoGP paddock. I just love starting it up. I love just blipping the throttle because it sounds so cool. Definitely a selling point for me. Gotta get them together with the rest of the crew, rest of the class, but this is definitely an excellent sport.